let me serve you bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Nothing.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. So, my room's kind of a mess, so I'm sitting here in my kitchen, you know, nice spacious room, might be a bit of an echo. My cat's sitting right here. He's prepared for today's race review. First race review of 2019, baby. Woo! So there are some people that are not very happy with the way that race ended, and quite frankly, I don't blame them. That was kind of a shit ending to a shit race. We're just gonna get right into it. By the way, song for those of you that are wondering that don't know culture, it's "Bitch Lasagna" by PewDiePie. Great song, go subscribe. So yeah. Oh, well, where do I begin? Okay. If plate racing's like this the rest of the year, this is gonna suck. This is really gonna suck. Yeah, it was Stewart Haas Racing Talladega 2018 all over again. That's basically it. I mean, Menard had the pole, and except for the first lap, he led everything else. So, nothing against Paul. I do like Paul Menard, you know, hashtag get hard for Menard. You know, him being kind of a more northeastern kind of thing. I mean, we have a lot of Menards up here in Michigan, so don't get me wrong, I do like Paul. I think he is a lot better than a lot of people think he is. But man, it was just like every few laps, it was like, okay, is someone going to try something? I mean, it's the Clash. You're supposed to try something. It's not a points race. If it's a points race, okay, I get it, long race. But like, oh. And now it makes me worried about the aero package this year, because I'm wondering if every mile and a half is going to be like that. Well, to break it down, Menard started on the pole due to random draw by crew chief, and he started alongside Kyle Busch. So my instant thought was, all right, Kyle Busch is going to go up and lead this thing. Truex is going to make his way up, and then they'll just kind of tag team the rest of the race together. No, I don't know why I thought that was going to be a thing. I don't know why I counted out the Penske cars plus Wood Brothers. It's making me look pretty bad. I didn't do a predictions video. My prediction was going to be pretty much one of the Penske cars wins it, and I didn't see the outcome of this. Oh. And this is where I have a problem with it. And normally I don't have a problem with people wrecking drivers, but at like super speedways, it's a little... I'll be honest, I wasn't fond of Austin Dillon's move last year, but at the same time, it's a racing deal. Dale Earnhardt did it. Kyle Busch does it. Kevin Harvick did it. I mean, there's a lot of people that will wreck for someone to win. And I understand that it just comes with the sport, you know. Obviously, if someone did that in IndyCar, it'd be frowned upon. Someone did it in IndyCar, they'd probably kill someone, quite frankly, because IndyCar's safety is shittier than... I don't know, you have a better chance of jumping off a building and surviving than racing an IndyCar and surviving, quite frankly. It ended up being the last lap. They had like 14 left to go. Jimmy Johnson made a very interesting move, and I didn't see that coming. I guess he wanted to make the race interesting or something, or he's desperate, one of the two. He claims he saw rain and was like, all right, gotta go. And initially, I thought, so Paul and Jimmy are racing like this, right? And Jimmy jumps out, and I thought Paul went to block, spun up the track, and wrecked the field. After watching a lot of the replays, it doesn't seem that way. It seems like from Kurt's onboard, it looks like Paul Menard just went straight, and Jimmy was here. Jimmy went out, got into his quarter panel, and spun him. At least that's what it looked like. Now, whether he did it intentionally, I can't say. I mean, I could be biased because Jimmy's one of my top 10 favorite drivers and say, oh no, he didn't do it. But it's the Clash. I mean, it's clearly Johnson's fault, and I see that now after watching a lot of the replays. It's clearly Johnson's fault. But whether it was because of desperation, because of rain, or maybe he just misjudged it, I don't know. I think he meant to do it. I lean more towards that. It seems to me like he knew the rain was coming, and he said, F it, I can't beat Paul Menard. I'm just going to wreck him. And this the question I have is this is how restrictor plate racing is going to be now. You can't beat them, so wreck them. I worry about the Daytona 500, like what we're going to see. I don't know if Paul will try to get some kind of revenge on Jimmy or what. I mean, I can't believe he would, but you never know at this point. Truck racing's Friday. We have the duels Thursday. I guess to wrap up the whole Clash thing, I give it like a 2 out of 10 because my God, that was awful. Like the only exciting thing we had was the entire field getting wrecked by Jimmy Johnson. Like that's the only thing we had happen all day. It was follow the leader from the green flag all the way to the end. Right? Not really sure what happened there. It just kind of cut out. Not entirely sure why. So for Duel 1, we have William Byron, Jimmy Johnson, Daniel Hemrick, Martin Truex, Brad Keselowski, Paul Menard, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Tyler Reddick, Ricky Stenhouse, Daniel Suarez, Chris Buescher, Ryan Newman, Ryan Truex, Ryan Preece, that's a lot of Ryans, Matt DiBenedetto, Bubba Wallace, Matt Tifft, Parker Kligerman, Landon Castle, and Cody Ware. What I was trying to get on to saying before my phone cut out, the Hendrick cars showed up and they were a force to be reckoned with, and I'm convinced that they're going to probably win their duels. I don't think Byron and Bowman are going to win it. I think they're going to play it safe. They have good cars. They'll probably back out. I mean, we saw Bowman do it last year in his duel. He backed out early to save his car. Duel 1, it's not going to surprise me if Jimmy Johnson wins it. Especially the momentum he has going from the Clash. I will not be surprised to see him win that. No doubt in my mind. I would also say maybe Martin Truex because he's had speed all week with his Joe Gibbs Racing teammates. So we'll see. Duel number 2, we have Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Clint Boyer, Austin Dillon, Denny Hamlin, Eric Jones, Ryan Blaney, Eric Almirola, Kurt Busch, David Reagan, Michael McDowell, Casey Mears, Jamie McMurray, Brennan Gaughan, Kyle Larson, Ty Dillon, Ross Chastain, Corey LaJoie, BJ McLeod, and Joey Gase. Those who don't know, I do like Casey Mears. He's like one of my top 10 favorite drivers of all time, as stupid as it sounds. Once again, yeah, I think Chase Elliott will win Duel 2. There's no question in my mind. He'll win 3 duels in a row. Ryan Blaney clearly didn't get the message. All the rest of the Ryans are in Duel 1. But, yeah. So, that's all I have to say about the duels, really. Truck race, I don't think they've had did they put a starting lineup out there? Yeah, it doesn't. I googled it. I don't see anything on here about the drivers that are participating in the truck race. I heard some rumor that from Black Flags Matter that Johnny Sauter's going to the 13. I don't know if that's totally true. If not, I fully expect Johnny Sauter to win the race. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. But from the sounds of it, it sounded like Myatt Snyder was going to go to the 27 part-time, and then Sauter was going to be the 13 full-time. So who knows? I guess we'll see. God, I don't really have a prediction for the truck race. Maybe Todd Gilliland. I don't know. I would probably say Todd Gilliland or Brett Moffitt. I think I've said it before. They're probably going to be the 2 most dominant cars all season long. Of course, I didn't think Sauter was getting a ride, so I don't know. I guess Sauter throws a wrench and everything. But if Johnny Sauter's in this race, I will say it's probably going to be Johnny Sauter, but we don't have confirmation of that yet. So for now, I'm going to say it's Todd Gilliland. I feel like he can finally beat his curse of choking everything at the end and win. So Xfinity, we have bushwhackers and bushwhackers galore. I don't think they've announced for who's going to run the Penske 12, but whoever runs the Penske 12 wins it. That is what I'm going with right now. Whoever runs the number 12 for Penske Racing is going to win the Xfinity race, whatever the hell it is. Daytona 500, I think I said it earlier. Did I say it earlier? I think Ryan Blaney will win it. I don't know if I still agree with that, but I'm going to stick to it. Actually, I'll tell you guys my fantasy here. I'm in the NASCAR Weekly Podcast Fantasy League. I'm in there twice. I don't know if I should take my other profile out of there or not. I might just keep it just for the lulz. But if you're not there, the league itself is NWP Fantasy League, so NASCAR Weekly Podcast Fantasy League. A lot of NASCAR YouTubers are in there. I'm part of it. For my fantasy, I have Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, Eric Almirola, Alex Bowman, and Ryan Blaney as my starters. I have Austin Dillon in the garage. For my bonus picks, I had Daniel Hemrick winning the poll. Insert Curb Your Enthusiasm there. Stage 1, I have William Byron. Stage 2, Joey Logano. Race winner Ryan Blaney, and manufacturer Ford. So I'll probably do that every week. Just tell you guys what I got going on with the fantasy. I got to do my fantasy racing challenge for one of the radio stations up here. So I'll do that probably. So that's it. That's my predictions. It's the Clash race review. My cat took a thing out of my room, so I gotta go steal that from him before he eats it. I just want to leave you with this. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm working on a diss track for a certain CEO of a company that I love that ran it into the ground. If that's not obvious enough, yeah. I'm excited for 2018, 19, whatever the hell this is. I hope you guys are excited. Good stuff coming soon. Hopefully I can live stream. The reason I don't do more live streams is because my mom works from home, and if I start my PS4, it'll kill the internet, quite literally. And I only really do NASCAR streams. There's not really any games I'm good at. I mean, I've been trying to play Blackout on Black Ops 4, and it's just not going well at all. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Got some good stuff coming out. Just released the Acme Kmart video. I worked really hard on that. If you guys want to check it out, if you're into retail in any way or shape or form, go ahead and check it out. Leave a like, comment. I saw someone commented on there earlier today, and I replied to them. So yeah, I'm usually in the comments. If you feel like saying something, leave a comment. Anyway, I'm just gonna end this because I'm dragging on here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, check out some of my other videos. See you guys next week with another race review.